Everything's good.
Okay.
Is this part 8?
It's already part 20, I think.
I lost count.
I lost count also. I really lost count.
Yeah, it's some topic.
Yes.
Uh,
It is a very, very important topic that unfortunately not too many people are talking about it, and it's chaval. It's something that you can cause big damage even to yourself or to your siblings. I don't know why we keeping quiet. I really don't know. Okay. So let me say this. Sometimes we have people that criticizing us from time to time, you know. Now, how should I react to it? How should we react to it?
I think it's good. I think it's good for people to criticize if you're being honest with the person.
Okay, now, depends who is the one and what.
You have to know who you're talking. You have to know who you're talking to.
Yes, and what are his intentions, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's coming from a loving place, or there's few things that we have to see and to weigh, you know, why is he saying it? So here we go. Is there any truth with the criticism that I hear? Is there any truth? Example, if we have a problem with organizing things or cleaning things, so you can say to the one who criticizing you, you know what? Yes, you're right. I'm trying to work on it. Okay. That's fair enough. Or if you have not good relationship with your watch, you know, you're not on time. Okay. So if you come home once on time, you can say, you see, today I put an effort and I was successful, I came on time. Now, all this if there is a truth in what the other person is saying to you. So, באמת, you should relate to it and do something about it, you know. The second thing is to think about it. Maybe באמת you didn't have intention to hurt me. Who said every time I say something to you, I'm trying to hurt you. Maybe he is missing some sensitivity. There are people like that, that they're not that sensitive. Maybe he had a tough time and he doesn't pay any attention even what he's saying to you. Or maybe you can say, yes, I have this problem. You have something in what you said. What do you want me to get better with? That's will. Most of the time, will stop it. But I have a different idea for all this. How about not to answer at all? Don't answer. Because if you want to, every time that somebody will tell you something, you feel that you have to answer back, the exchange of words between me and the other one will not be a nice one. Will not be a nice one. It's very much worth it to be proud of self-control. Many times we're proud of ourselves. I gave it back to him. I told him things that he was speechless and so on. When was the last time that we were proud of ourselves and we said, you know what? I didn't answer back. I didn't answer back. It's so good. Why? Our sages are saying, En haolam mitkayem, the world is existing because אלא בשביל מי שבולם עצמו בשעת מריבה. When somebody trying to fight with you and you not answering back. Right now, the world is existing because of you. Imagine there is a person like that. And he comes after 120 years, and in the Shamayim, they're going to show him that he was the foundation of this world. The whole world was standing on his shoulders because he kept quiet and didn't answer back. What a zechuyot. What a privilege. Meaning, by us keeping quiet, we're letting the world to continue to exist. In the same token, how about if we can pray to the one who was trying to fight with us or criticizing us, to pray for him for refuah shlema? How about this approach? Would you agree to it?
Yes, because I've seen it. It does work.
You're right.
It does work.
Yes.
You do see results. When you pray for them, then when you see that person again, you have more of a positive outlook at them.
Yeah, you feel better about it. You feel
And they react to you positively.
So we have to pray ב-18 that Hashem should send them refuah shlema, and Hashem should help him to overcome the obstacles that he has with his own neshama. Hashem should help him. So then you will not get hurt. Actually, you're going to look at the person as a Nebuch case, a Nebuch.
Like it's not his fault.
Yeah, sick a little bit,
He's talking out of,
sickness.
yeah.
So now, Be'emet, the majority of the people that are criticizing you, they're not trying to hurt you. We have to say it.
I feel like they heard from other places and they take it out of you, right?
Sometimes people don't think even what they're saying.
Yeah.
Don't think about, or they're not sensitive enough. Okay, I can see it.
Or they upset about something else in life.
I don't know. I'm not the judge,
Okay.
but they're not here to hurt you.
Right.
But we cannot deny the fact that there are some, now they're not majority, they minority, but there are few of them that they living with a person that are very tough people. And they behave toward them with aggressiveness, like you are an enemy. And all the time that's the case. So I know that many advisors, they're giving you advice, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. Many of them, they learn how not to pay attention. And they're proud of it and say, I got already quite, you can talk to the wall. But actually, it's only a show. It's only a show. The truth is that criticism that do not stop within the ears is destroying the body and the nefesh as well. After 20 or 30 years that you all the time, tach, how much can you take? How much can you take? So in one point, you're gonna break. And you're not gonna be able to continue. And why? Because the more criticism they give you, the more aggressive they become. It gives them adrenaline to continue and to attack you. So the people who have no choice, they're not able to get a divorce, so they're deciding to stay there and take all the beating. They've been emotionally damaged, very much damaged. And when they getting into the breaking point, you cannot bring the wheel back. It's already too late. Even a therapy is not going to help you anymore. Because it was too much. So you need a lot of siyata dishmaya. We need help from the shamayim to know when to stop it. Even by not answering back, if it's coming all the time, frequently and with aggressiveness, I know it's painful because people think what's going to be with the kids and after all, this and that. But at the end, somebody will have to pay the price. So, of course, we don't tell people, you should get a divorce. We cannot say it, but we can lay the diagnosis on the table and say, this is your life. Okay. And you have to decide what you want to do. If you're going to continue, this and this and this will happen to you, and it will happen. If you're deciding to depart, this will happen. Now it's your choice. And it's a tough choice. I didn't say no. But life is calling for decisions. That's what life is about. You have to decide. Another thing is when people are starting to curse each other. And it's asur. Midoraita ze asur. Now, when a person starting to curse, does he feel that he's eating pork now?
Unfortunately, no, but Harab, I don't know if you know this, but it's very fashionable now among secular Jews to curse as if it's just, another language. It's part of the English language, but it's abuse. It is abuse if you speak to these people.
For them, only what they understand is acceptable. So for them, it will not be abuse. The same way, if you will ask them if a man can give birth, they say yes.
Right.
So this is not the example. The only example that we know is what the Torah is saying. If it's acceptable to go naked on the street, so it's okay.
No.
So curses, everybody should know that. You should know it, that this is asur midoraita to curse. And doesn't make a difference in what language you're cursing. Because Hashem understands every language. So why people are cursing? Why is it?
Because they're upset, devastated.
What?
Because they might be upset, devastated, hurt.
So if you curse, the pain will go away.
I don't know. I just know people who do that because out of their, of their being hurt and devastated, they start to empty themselves out. That sort of empty speech to calm themselves down.
So if I'm upset, I'm allowed to eat pork because I was upset.
Quado, I'm talking about people who are not religious. Talking about not religious people.
Don't talk
Not-
about it. This is a different department now. Let's talk about us. The brave one. Right? Now, did you know until now that to curse is asur the oraita? No, right?
No.
And the Torah says you're not allowed even to curse a deaf man. Deaf. Anyway, he doesn't hear you.
But the rabbi, the curses will affect. I always think about that. If, like, let's say, the prayers of the mother is more powerful, let's say, to a child than maybe a person curses your child, or
So
right?
I'm coming to it. I'm coming to this. We're using curses because we want to shake you up. And we're saying things that I can tell you what I hear in my office. A husband can sit here and call his wife a prostitute. What is it? What is it trying to do? By saying this, he don't understand that he put his kids now, maybe they're not his bichlal. So maybe your kids mamzerim now. That's what you're saying? Because they want to shake you up. It's very common, right? Sometimes I hear parents saying to the kids, "Alevai that you kids should do to you what you're doing to us." Did you hear it once?
I've heard and I didn't like it. Yeah, I've heard from some people, they're telling their kids this. Yeah. If anything, they should say, "I wish that you're gonna have a good kid," like, not to curse them, right?
Or even saying to the daughter, "You're never gonna get married. Nobody will want to get married with somebody like you." No. There is no place and there is no justification to curse a Jew, no matter who he is. It's a soup. Okay, so this about this one. Now, Here comes the emotional abuse. You're demanding perfectionism. You have to be perfect in order for him to appreciate you. If you're not perfect, you're done. And this is abuse. Okay? Here we go. The husband saying to you, to his wife, don't try to sell me, and I'm not interested בכלל, that you have 3 little kids at home. I want the house when I come home to be clean, polished all the time. And the kids, when I'm coming home, everybody have to be silent. That's an abuse. Now the wife saying to the husband, if you will be met, love me, as you claiming, you will stay up you will stay up all night because I was scared. You know, 4th of July, there is boom, bam, bam, boom, yeah? All kind of firecrackers, right? So she is afraid. And this husband went to sleep, told her, it's only the ears, don't be afraid. Here comes his wife and said, you don't love me. Because if you love me, you stay up all night to watch that I'm not afraid. What? That's a good one now. If you would have loved me, Behemet, you would have known already what I want, without me saying to you even one word. Meaning, if you love me, you have to read my mind what I want. Ah. Do you know that this is an abuse?
Of course.
It's intimidation.
Mhm.
That's called emotional abuse.
Yeah.
So, a child that having learning disabilities, Abba come to him and said to him, I'm expecting from you to get 100 on every test. Can he do it? Can the child able?
Even if he could, it's not reasonable to say such a thing. Even if he could, it's ridiculous to say it.
So that causes child abuse.
Mm.
Emotionally, you're abusing your child. Now, a child with ADD, parents saying to the child, stop moving the chair. I want you to concentrate on what we're saying. How can you say something like this? He's not able to sit down and he's not able to concentrate. Why are you pouring more oil into the fire that is already, the child is burning inside? This is not an abuse. So what is this? So to the perfect people, I want to say, to demand something that is not realistic, it brings chronic feelings of bitterness and disappointment. Why can we accept the will of Hashem? If they're not up to par according to your expectation, you have to know only Hashem is perfect. Why? The one that is demanding, is it perfect? No. So why are you asking from the other one? And the bottom line is, you're not able to love other people. That's what it is. This is underneath all this. Why you want everybody to be perfect? You're looking for excuse. Why I cannot love? Because you're not perfect. I love only perfect people. So the diagnosis, this person is not able to love. Something is wrong with him. So to the victims, I want to say, Hashem value only effort. Only effort, not achievements, effort. Do the best that you can, the best to your abilities, for yourself, not for anybody else. Don't try to satisfy the perfect people. You will never be able to. Don't try. Don't put any effort there. They will never be satisfied from you. Never, ever. They're not able. No matter what you're going to do, they're always going to find something. They're abusing you. And why I'm saying it? Because it's impossible. No one is perfect. So can you talk to a person that is not realistic? That he wants everybody to be perfect? What can you say to this kind of people?
Rob, but actually, isn't it also, if they're also anti-Torah, that's even worse, right? If they're anti-Torah, it's even, you have to just stay away.
One of the behaviors that we bichlal can mix you up and can shake all your self-confidence when a person comes to you and he is denying the reality. He says, Lo haya. What you're saying is totally. Well, meaning he's taking what you saw, threw it to the garbage, and said, now I'll give you a different reality. What really happened over here? Example. Like you're talking to somebody and you tell them, child abuse or people, child molesters, it's everywhere. Even by us, by the, as we say, ultra orthodox. Don't say it. We don't have it. Why? To run away from the reality. Instead of going to tackle the problem, what we're going to do is that no, the reality that you presenting, not existing by us.
So they're spilling the blood of children.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the behavior, the reaction. Denying the reality. No. How can you say it? Why? Because we're perfect. We're perfect. And the Torah keeps bringing that not even the biggest people that we have, the greatest one, not perfect. If it's Abraham Avinu, if it's Yitzchak, it's Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron, name it. They're not perfect. Only they perfect. Not by us, chas v'shalom. Okay, but now there are people also that they're going to deny the fact that I didn't say it. I didn't do it. You invented this. And if you're going to say the truth, they're going to attack you. The more sick he is, the person, the bigger the attack will be. Why are you saying the truth? I cannot take it. So he will attack you and says, what you're saying is not right, Michal. Here we go. A husband saying to his wife, this child don't have learning disability. No, that's not a problem. Here comes the psychologist talking now. This is not the reason why he cannot read. This is not the reason that he is bothering the teachers in the classroom. And this is not the reason why he is not able to focus. Not because he has disability. Ma pitom. No. because he's lazy and stubborn. The professional people saying he has disability. We have to give him help. He comes and says, forget what they say. Forget what they say. I'm the expert. This child is lazy and stubborn. That's a sickness, scan. You're telling a person you're drinking, you addicted. He said, don't call me addicted, I'm not addicted. So what are you? I only need to relax. Do you know these people who smokes, right? And they're selling it to the wives. And I hear sometimes wives saying to me, I tell her, your husband smoking? She says, yes. He's relaxing him. Excuse me? Meaning he's not addicted. No, don't say it. It's relaxation. Is this the reality or they want to deny the reality?
Deny, of course. Yeah.
Deny.
And it reminds me of children, Lolena, if they have phobias, like social phobia, and the mother or the father, parents say, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. No, I know about it.
A woman or a man saying to his wife, we don't have any problems in our marriage life. Everything by us is perfect. You are not normal. That's the problem. Go to any house in the neighborhood and you see what's going on there, and then you come to appreciate me that I'm the best wife in the world. A wife saying to the husband, I'm not a spender. I need this jewelry because I need to feel good about myself. I'm not a spender. So, how many times did you hear that people says, why should a wife saying to the husband, the relationship is on a limbo. Let's go for help. Maybe somebody will show us a way. Right away, what the husband will say. On the spot. No, I give you one guess.
You go and get back to me.
You,
Or that's too far ahead.
you're saying it in the Ashkenazi way, in a very nice way. What the husband will say.
Nothing wrong with me.
You need it, not me.
You should go, right?
Mhm, right.
Meaning, what is it saying? I'm the perfect one, and you are the crazy one. So you go. Can you live like that?
He also sees himself as a individual outside of the marriage, in a way.
No,
He doesn't see himself as they're a unit
no.
together to do
I'm
together.
fine. I don't have a problem. You
And
have a
even-
problem? Go seek for
Willingness.
help.
Yeah, even if Loeleno, God forbid, she was sick, he probably say, you go to the doctor and let me know what the doctor says. When you're going, give me the date of the surgery, I'll see if I can change my meeting.
But I'm talking about how you can change the reality. He says, I have no problems. You have a problem. So go and get help. I'm fine. How can you deal with that? You're saying to a person, you have temper issues. You know, there's me? I don't have a temper. If they will stop make me angry, I'll be fine. Meaning I'm fine. They making me angry.
אנשים מעצבנים אותי.
אני לא עצבני, מעצבנים אותי.
כן.
That's what we say. Thank you. He twisting the whole thing around. To a person like that, you cannot talk. It's a waste of time. Because he is perfect. You're the problem. What do you want from me? Now, if you have APD, meaning abusive personality disorder, they, without even blinking an eye, they're ready to lie. בכלל, and they're gonna change the history even.
Yeah, they lie.
Okay, they will say, what you're saying is total lie, it never happened before. You a mental case. I was asking a person in my office, did you hit your wife? Me? And she told me he sent her to the hospital. The Meshuga sent her to the hospital. She was expecting a child. He gave her a punch, I don't know what he did. And she had to go to the hospital. And he said, when did it happen? Why are you lying? And then she showed me a record that she was in the hospital.
Harav, question please. Can a frum woman deny marital relations if, such as this woman, if the husband is abusive?
What do you mean?
Well, she's not happy in the relationship. He has hit her before. She doesn't want to have children with him anymore.
So
Can she say no?
of course.
Okay.
Of course. What, to bring more children to suffer?
He would probably abuse her more if she said no.
Yeah. And when you're going to confront her and say, I did this, me? He says, באמת she is like Biden. You know, she have illusions. They're gonna take everything and well, nothing happened, I didn't do anything, and they believe in this. This is mamash, it's something that is totally not acceptable. Is mamash, this person is crazy. Behemet is crazy. And he can make you crazy. Because there is nothing more poisonous to cause you to think that what happened never happened. You have illusions. You should not be close to these people because they can play with your mind, can destroy you. Because there is no tools to open up their eyes and to show them that what they're saying is doesn't make any sense. The reality is totally opposite of what you're saying. Meaning you're talking to a wall. So, unfortunately, I have to say, unfortunately, that ladies sometimes are having difficulty to believe that they fell into such hands as that's not the boy that I dated. He was so nice. Pitom all of a sudden he changed. This was always there. You were too young to pick it up. Now she don't know what to do. She have 3 kids, 4 kids. Now she started to think. And it's not an easy decision. But one thing I can tell you. At the end, he's gonna make you sick. That you're gonna need big time help. And maybe they're gonna be able to put you back on your 2 feet. Mental wise, because this is a mental case. And to raise 4 kids by yourself, also, it's not a picnic. Now, the question is if you want to lose yourself totally, right? And anyway, your kids will suffer also because you're not going to be there. You're abused. So how can you take care of your children? By taking the children out of there, they have a chance not to be abusive. So there is a big difference that people that talks to you and they not mean to hurt you, but they have lack of sensitivity a little bit, or maybe they care and they saying it to you, but need some polish. And it goes to the other extreme. They're here to finish you up. You're a victim. And if you're responsible enough, you should go and seek and ask, is this what I'm living with? It's normal. At least to have some awareness, you know.
Harav, but also can be other people in your family that could even affect your children. Can be an uncle. It's not as bad as a father. It can be an uncle. It could be a grandparent. It can be
This we can eliminate.
eliminate them. You have to because
You have to.
they can make you a vegetable.
Okay. So
Yep. Stay away.
that's the decision making that you have to take. This one, tack. This one, tack. That's it. Don't be.
No, you have to.
Yes, no, yes,
No,
no.
and there can be many of them, and what unfortunately can be, you can have 5 or 6 in your family, like different sides of the family can be, and they just
Out.
abusive. Goodbye. Hang up the
Bye-bye.
phone. Hang up the phone.
Bye. Shalom. Nothing to do with you. I don't know you. Anything. Okay, Rabotai. We have a lot to think about. And I see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
We have Shir Hashirim, Shiur. You can join in. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night in the session.
Thank you.
We're going to continue in the session.
Thank you,
Thank
Rabbi.
you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.